Hi, I'm Steve Smith at Church Equippers, and I want to talk to you about what I call the Burger King rule. Years ago, I used to work for Burger King, and in my training, I learned that every hour a manager needed to go out and look at 4 specific things. That was the dining room, the bathroom, the lobby, and the parking lot, so that when visitors came to our store, they were not put off by what they saw. Well, I've discovered in working with churches that every church needs to follow the Burger King rule. That is because this is our home. We come in week after week and we get used to seeing things, and we don't realize that when visitors come in, they see our church home differently than we do. And quite often, things that we're not looking at are very off-putting to them. We're so used to seeing it. I went to a church plant that had remodeled a place so that they could use it for Sunday mornings, their meeting place. And they stopped fixing the ceiling just at the entry door. So as a visitor came in, the first thing that was in their face was a drooping ceiling that looked like it was about to collapse. And I pointed that out to them. They said, "Oh, that's not a problem." Yes, it was a problem. There's an author, a pastor in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, named Lee Critcher, that wrote a book called For the Next Generation. And he talks about renewing his church. The first thing that he recognized as he came in is that they had 200 chairs in their main meeting room, and many of them were just dirty. And yet the members there were saying, "Well, that's okay, we have seats, that's the main thing." But the truth was that every visitor that came in there looked at those seats and they felt like, this is not something I can put up with. If you're going to have a place that's welcoming to people coming in as visitors, you have to look at your place through the eyes of the visitor. You need to have someone who's able to come in on a weekly basis and look at the building and say, is it clean? Is this a place that's welcoming? Do we do things here that visitors would be put off by? Like, for example, if we go to the nursery and the nursery workers are huddled in the back talking to each other instead of welcoming the mothers with children, or you have children that are barely in their teens trying to run the nursery, for example, will our visitors feel safe about that? Will they feel welcomed by that? Or will they be put off? One of the things we always need to keep in mind is that when new people come to our church, they're going to make up their mind about belonging here and coming back within the first 10 minutes. This is before they sit down and sing the first song or hear the first word of your sermon. They've already decided whether this is a good place for them. So make sure that you're not creating an atmosphere that drives them away before you can even get to know their names and build relationships with them. I hope this helped you.